Hi everyone, I'm Sam with Space and Alien Games. Today is July 31st, 2026. It's Friday, and also the last day of July. We are starting with Wordle number 1868. Let's pick the starting letter for this last day of July. Okay, we've got G. We did G just a couple of days back. I think it was after my loss earlier this week. I think it was trying to do something good, and I think it did go well. So let's see if we can get something good again. Gaff, Gaily, Gazer, Godly, Golly, Gourd. Yeah, I did Gourd. I think that's kind of fun. Why not? Gassy. Ooh, I don't know. Gassy. Interesting. Two S's. Okay. Oh, okay. So one S in green. There's only one S. Okay, that's somewhat semi-helpful. Okay. What about foist? Could that be word? Poise, foist. Could be something like plush. Okay, I think I'm gonna do an eval here. Okay, what should I do for my eval? I could do something like, what do I go for? What can I go for? I do more. I guess I could do more vowels. Uh, hmm. Let's think. Um, maybe. Looking at all the letters, I'm trying to think of what would be a good eval. I don't know. I just don't know. I suggested to do something. I don't know. I don't know. Crime. Why not? Okay, there's an S and an E. Okay, so it could be what? Terse? I could see that verse, VERSE. Um, okay, got O-R-S. Horse still on the table. Worse, W-R-S-E. So worse, horse. Um, oh, we can do purse as well. Purse, P-U-R-S-E, verse, V-E-R-S-E. Terse. All right, so I'm gonna do another eval. Try T, V, P, and W. Think so that those would be good. Maybe pivot. Pivot is good as an eval. Oh, I think it's gotta be person. Because I don't think PERSE is a word unless you're thinking of per se, but that's two words. So I'm gonna go with purse. Is it purse? It is purse. Okay. Purse. Alright. Purse, a purse. Okay, that's not bad. It's a 4. I mean, I had to do some evals in it. I feel like I didn't have much choice, but let's check Calco and see if I was right in making that decision. Okay, purse started with gassy. Not a fun feeling, gassy. But getting that one S was quite good and narrowing down the other letters. So 80 purple answers, very good start. And then crime, my first eval. No, down to 8. Okay, that's pretty good. And then, okay, we could have had, let's see, horse, nurse, purse, reuse, rouse, terse, verse, and worse. I did not think of purse, nurse, or reuse, or rouse. So I rouse. I only saw 4 of the 8, but thankfully I knew that I had to do some kind of eval, so I tried it. Pivot. Yeah, there's only one possible answer. Purse, P-R-S-C. Unlikely, but it might be P-E-R-S-C. But yeah, that's unlikely. I mean, again, if they mean per se, isn't that usually spelled with the space in between R and the S? So that's what I think, right? So yeah, so that was a pretty decent one. I mean, 4, I think it's okay because I had 80. I had to do something right to get it down right from there. So there's no choice. I had to do it. So 88, then 1. So yeah, decent 4. I'm pleased with that. All right, going to connections. We are playing. Is it 11:50? No, it's only 46. I jumped ahead. 11:46. Okay, today's 16 words / phrases. We have bowl, spear, dapple, princess, mushroom, joystick, slime, fungus, Cheerios, dinosaur, fashion model, gleek, shape, plumber, and J-date? What the heck is J-date? Ends in date. That's all I know. So it's a JD? Is that a person? Okay. All right. Leek ends in leek. Spear ends in pear. Dapple ends in apple. Fruits, but a leek is not a fruit though. So what's that gonna be about? Interesting. I mean, a date. I would say could. I suppose it's a fruit. Leek isn't a fruit though. But it's a oh well, we got slime that ends in lime. Okay, okay. So if we consider date a fruit as well, actually, I think it is actually. So these would be is it? Okay, that might be something. Hold off for a second. So I don't know what dapple is. Like dabble? I don't know what dabble. Plumber. Plumber, princess, dinosaur, mushroom. That's characters from Mario, right? Okay. Dinosaur. Wait, that's the Mario one already. Okay. Dinosaur, plumber, princess. Get that out of the way. Joystick. Hmm. Mold and fungus, if I can see that. Mold and fungus being. Look at that. Bleak. I don't know what it. Oh wait. I know Bleak's from people who are into the TV show Glee. I don't know what other things have. Cheerios were the name of the cheerleaders in the TV show Glee. But then let's see. Okay, to model, to shape, to fashion, to mold, instead of to build them to something. Okay, so I think this is might be. Okay, I'll just go for it. Fruits plus starting letter. Okay, and then we've got dinosaur, plumber, princess, mushroom. There it is, Mario. Okay, Super Mario figures. And then we've got shaped, mold, model, fashion to mean the same thing, sort of to kind of like to create, right? Yeah, something like that. To form, construct. Yeah, that's a better word. And then these ones, Gleek, Cheerios, joystick, fungus. Oh, starts with happiness, joy, glee, cheer, joy, fun. Yeah, okay. That's it. Nice. So yeah, that's purple. Right. Starting with merriments. Merriments. That's a great word. What a cute little word, actually. Merriments. All right, you did great in that one. So at first, I almost put a leek in with the apple, date, and pear because I didn't see slime, aka lime, at first, and I was like, okay, but I was like, leek, that's definitely a vegetable. That's not a fruit. I'm trying to remember what a leek was, but I was like, no, that's pretty sure it's like 100% a vegetable. So that must be something else. And then luckily, I took a step back and then really looked and searched for the true fourth uh word in that category, and I got it. So dapple, I don't know. Is that an actual word? Dapple. I know dabble. I don't know dab. Okay, it looks like a real word, real verb. It means as a noun, any of numerous, usually cloudy around it spots or patches of a color or shade different from the background. Oh, I didn't know that. What does it mean dabble? A dappled animal? Reminds me of dapples. Oh, okay. I haven't really heard of that word before. Okay, so it is a real word. Ends in the fruit apple, and then J date. I don't know what J date. It's an app. Oh, it's a Jewish dating site. I've never heard of that. I guess J date. I get it now. But it ends in date, which is a fruit. And then slime. We all know slime ends in lime, fruit, citrus fruit. And then spear, like weapon, ends in pear. Super Mario figures got the dinosaur, which I think is Yoshi. Mushroom is Toad for Toadstool. Plumber, well, it could be Mario, it could be Luigi. I think they're both plumbers. And then Princess, well, there's Peach. I think there's Daisy. That's about it, as far as I know. I don't really play the game, so just I mean, there was only one Mario game I played, and it wasn't even like the regular Super Mario stuff. It was one of those like spin-off games that was totally unrelated to the regular Mario stuff, so I think that counts. Construct was pretty easy: fashion, model, mold, and shape. I almost questioned, mold, fungus. Right, I think mold, fungus, and mushroom. They seem almost to be like a fungi kind of category, but then it wasn't. Yeah, it's just a partial red herring. That I don't think there was a fourth one. Right, starting with merriments, right, as we said already, Cheerios, like cereal, Cheerios, also named the cheerleading team in the Glee TV series from years ago. Cheerios, it starts with the word cheer, right? And then fungus starts with fun, Glee, which is a fan who's into the Glee TV show. Glee. I was one of those people that's finding that. I wonder if Wina's trying to tell us if she was a Glee herself, or still is. It's a great show, but I mean, it got kind of worse as the seasons came on. But in the early seasons, it was really good. But yeah. Music was fire though. And then joystick, of course, we used to play video games with, so it's with joy. Okay. I mean, I like this name so much. I mean, like, I wonder if it's called joystick because, like, you feel happy playing video games, and so stick that brings you joy, right? I mean, yeah. So that's what I assume it's how they got that name. Okay, difficulty-wise, I don't think it was that bad, but I also don't think it's like super easy. So I'm gonna say it's a 2. Maybe more higher than a 2, a little bit. I'm gonna say it's a 2. Alright, there we go. No reverse rainbow, no nothing, no purple first either, but no errors. I'm gonna take that as good. That's great. Let's move on to today's bonus game. This is a game that plainly recommended. It's from LinkedIn. I didn't even know that they added another new daily game. Alright, it's called Wend. Not sure why. I didn't check, but okay. How to play. Find the 4 hidden words, 3, 4, 5, and 6 letters long. Okay. So this is just the tutorial thing. Okay, Wend. Alright. This is just a tutorial, right? Is this the real one today? Oh, I think it is the real one. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, wait. Maybe hold? No, that's not gonna. Oh, Elgin, no. Hell. No. Circle. I see that. Circle. Okay. Oh. Or old. No, wait. Where am I gonna? 4 words. 3, 4, and 5, 6 letters. This is 3. This is 5. So we've got 4-letter word and a 6. No, this can't. Oh no, hold on. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 6. So we've got 4 and a 5. I mean, I think hold is one more. Okay, so that's right. But what's this then? Glane? Nalic? Gallon? Ingle? Algin? Algin is a word? No, a line. Oh my god. That's annoying. I should have seen this sooner. Goodness me. Goodness me. But that was pretty fun. It's kind of nice to get all the words here. Why it's not really. It's not loading. Okay, great. That was when number 53. They already have 53 puzzles. My goodness. Oh, people I know have played this game. Okay, can we? Well, we can't. There's no archive, right? Dang. So what do we have got mini Sudoku Zip. I played Patches. Yeah, Tango. Okay. So yeah, that's the newest one. I wonder if they're gonna expand. What they do, but I guess so. Well, this is pretty fun. I like this Wend one. Yeah, I think I should try to play this more often as well because it's a word one, unlike some of the others, which aren't really word except for cross climb and pinpoint, which involves some trivia, some words and stuff. But the rest are mostly like logic games and things. So yeah, fun Wend. I like this one. It's a very simple, short game to play. Nothing too complicated, but you do need a LinkedIn account. Not everybody does have one. I figure that if people like the LinkedIn games, I just make a fake account if I cared that much. But if not, there's plenty of other games that you don't even need an account for. So you could go to that, but I'll just share the link in case you want to try it out yourself. All right, let's look at the comments from yesterday's video. All right, Edward, you did tread, clone, plume, and flume. Okay, you said Mayday, Mayday. I can remember something that happened just last Mayday, such as the Wordle answer being plume. Oh, is that why I thought it was sounding so familiar? Because I know it rhymes, but so I totally forgot that it was that recent. And you said, oh, it gets even better in quotation marks. Fluke and slime were my other 2 options. Were they used before? Of course, but at least that was all the way back in first March and second March, respectively. Whoa, didn't know that. How's that for a coincidence? Indeed. Seriously, I can't make this poop what shit up. I'm not that clever. No, you are plenty clever. But I mean, sometimes the way that life works is so funny that, yeah, you couldn't think of that. You wouldn't want to, right? For yourself. Pleasure difficulty 1 out of 5. It was a surprise to me that it was only a 1 out of 5, even in the early hours when I played it. Me too. I'm like, what? I assumed the cruise line category would bump up difficulty, especially for non-Americans. Maybe because the others were easy enough that most of us got the cruise line by default, because I got that one last too, so maybe that's why. So if you asked me to name 4, I couldn't. It was only after eliminating the other words did I get it. It's not even jumped all the way up to the second easiest category. What? That can't be right. Okay, sure. 33% found it first, as opposed to 20% when I played. Again, when we think found it first, that's just because they locked that you know, in that order, in first. Doesn't necessarily mean that they really thought about that first. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I see a group first when I'm speaking verbally, but I'm not locking that in yet. Maybe I'll do it later, or I'm not super sure. I'll keep it for the moment. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I would say that's the most accurate. So maybe there was another factor to it. That's why people found it to be the so-called second easiest category. But Lazy River, he said, I got frustrated and used so many hints that I would not even claim that I solved it. I mean, at least that's what the hints are for. I mean, I like that they were there and, at least they existed. If it were Thank You Dailies, the hints sometimes would not be very helpful, and I would just be frustrated for an entire half an hour. Clara, you said 2 minutes 22 seconds, 1 check. That's pretty good. I mean, I know it's slow time for you technically, but 1 check only, that's really good. You said, I don't normally see path puzzles have borders like this. So cute, tiny twist, nice theme and UI. I agree. It's kind of a little bit different. Like at first I thought, oh, it's just like all those other path puzzles. But then when I really started to play it, I was like, oh wait, this is kind of different. But yeah, it's fun. You said couldn't figure out that blue purple on connections. Got it on the first guess. Oh, lucky. Cruise lines I would have assumed as quite niche knowledge even for Americans. Oh, I don't know why. I always have this idea that Americans go a lot on cruises. Maybe because of all the TV shows I watch. They always say that we're on a cruise. Like somebody's grandma's going to cruise. Somebody's parents are on a cruise. So I just assume that a lot of people know the main like cruise lines or something like that. That's what I assume. But you said I do keep seeing Viking advertised. Interesting. But Viking is an American cruise line, but they're advertising in the UK too. Maybe they also visit the UK and Europe. Is that why they advertise where you are? That's I suppose would be possible. But yeah, I've heard of like the princess one, I think, and I think that was only again through TV shows or some kind of news that I saw on social media, not something that I've actually seen advertised to me. I don't even know the princess cruises ever come here, or like American cruises have come here because it would be far, very very far. Yeah, maybe they wouldn't come here. Like Asian cruises, I think so, like Singapore and that stuff. I've never been on a cruise anyway. It's just a fun fact. I kind of want to, but I also don't like that because I have like vertigo now. I don't know if it would be nice for me to be on the boat all the time. Like, but that's the thing. I don't know if I'd be affected or not. And I've been on like short boat rides, and that was okay for a little while, but then it got worse. Okay, wait. In that case, I think yeah, I'm gonna go on a cruise. All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link to Wend in the description for you to try it yourself. Let me know how I did for Wordle and connections. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.